Fingerprint recognition here, right? Alex suddenly asked. The fingerprint ID system at the bank was for the wealthiest families and businesses to use. Only a few people had their fingerprints recorded in the system, at least in the New York branch, and no one had used it to access their holdings yet. You want to use it? Robert could no longer bring himself to call Alex sir. Yes, Alex nodded. Robert was feeling more confused by the second. Why would someone who wasn't even a customer request to use a fingerprint ID? To be honest, even though he was curious, Robert felt that it was barely worth humoring the request. But after considering for a few seconds, he finally decided to let Alex make the attempt rather than risk making him angry. He opened the safe and brought out the fingerprint identification device, which he had never used before. Place your thumb here. Robert indicated the verification area to Alex, who placed his thumb on the sensor. Beep! The device lit up with a glaring red light, and the LCD screen displayed the words, "Fingerprint not recorded." Immediately, Robert's expression turned hostile, and he glared at Alex. He picked up his phone, ready to call the police. Wait, Alex said quickly. Maybe that was the wrong print. I'll try using my index finger this time. Robert smiled coldly. What's your plan here? Your thumb doesn't work, so you'll try your index finger? Then if your index finger doesn't work, you'll try your middle finger. When you run out of fingers, will you try using your toes? But Alex had already pressed his index finger on the verification area. Robert resolved that if the man's fingerprints weren't accepted this time, he would immediately call the police and have him arrested. Beep! A green light appeared on the device, and new details flashed up on the LCD screen. Verification successful. Family account 01. Verifier Alex Ambrose. Account 01104. Robert gaped at Alex in disbelief for a moment, and then hurriedly squeezed out a smile. Mr. Ambrose, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I'm Robert Miller, the customer manager for the New York branch. Please allow me to assist you. It's fine, Alex said lightly and stood up. Can I see how much money I have left in my account? Please wait a moment. Robert sat in front of the computer and typed away for a while. On his instructions, Alex provided a few more fingerprint scans as authorization. It's done, Mr. Ambrose. Robert clicked the OK button on the screen, and Alex's account appeared. Robert pointed to the computer screen and said, Mr. Ambrose, the balance of your account is currently $86 million. Robert couldn't help but suck in a breath of cold air. This young man had an enormous fortune. It placed him in the top flight of the 1%. Most people would never be able to even dream of that much money. Alex felt strange as he stared at the numbers on the screen. He reminded himself that he needed to get used to his status as a rich kid as soon as possible. Oh, and you have other assets as well. Let me show you now. Robert clicked through to check several pages in a row. Finally, he clicked the OK button again. The computer brought up a 4x4 grid of display screens. This surveillance screen displays all the physical assets that you hold elsewhere, Robert explained. He clicked on the upper left corner of the screen and brought up the feed from the bank's branch at The Hague, which revealed a sports car. In the lower right corner, it said, Ferrari Pagani Hura. Robert opened up other screens for Alex, one after another. The Hawaii branch displayed a Dominica blue pearl bracelet and 4 stacks of gold bars. The feed from the French branch in Nietzsche revealed 3 original Picasso paintings and 2 Rodin statues. And the Cape Town branch had 15 10-carat diamonds, 10 pieces of ivory, and another couple of stacks of gold bars. Robert's eyes almost popped out as he looked at Alex's assets.